Good morning. What happened to my voice? Goddamn. We are on the way to the car wash because I don't know if you can pick up on the camera. It's a bit dirty. There's water spots everywhere. Yeah, I haven't cleaned this car in like a couple of weeks. As I said in the previous Z video, I've had a few people asking for like a mod video, like what mods I have on the car and stuff like that. I thought it'd be a good idea to do one at the start of 2024. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's guys. This is recorded in 2023, but when this comes out it'll be 2024. We'll go for a car wash because I need to wash the car, and then we'll go, I'll tell you what mods I have on the car. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Click that subscribe button, and okay, let's get this car nice and clean. Let's get on with today's video of what mods I have on the car. I'll start on the inside because we're already in. So I haven't really changed much yet. We're starting to kind of tie in the inside. I have ordered seats, so it'll come in this year sometime. It was estimated to come in December, but it got delayed. For the inside, I've got a new steering wheel. So I've got this steering wheel. I use this for pretty much just the track. I've got this Vertex wheel as well that I use for kind of like a show wheel, and so if I go to like events I swap out the steering wheels. But I might get another Vertex wheel and chuck this on the 34. So yeah, this might be on the 34. I've got a Boss kit as well that attaches it to the actual steering column. Yeah, I do have a quick release, but I don't really like it and it sits too far out. So yeah, this is comfortable. And also we've got a High-Kit throttle controller. I really love these. People hate these controllers, but I'm obsessed with this. This just changes the responsiveness of your accelerator, and yeah, it doesn't increase horsepower or anything like that. This is the newest addition to the car. This is a Strike Fast short shifter kit from Strike Fast. I got this on GK Tech. They sell these. Driving on this for about a couple weeks now, and it's been great. I highly recommend this Strike Fast. I don't know, it just changes the whole feel of the car. It's so much more mechanical. It's got all the right noises, the right sounds. I know with other short shifter kits there's a rattle, but this one there's no rattle at all. And look, it looks great. It looks great. And also I have a yaw sensor switch that I put in, which is just this button here. What it does is pretty much it gives you full control of the car when you're sideways. So it turns off your traction control, it turns off your VDC and stuff like that. So when you go sideways, it doesn't try to correct it by itself and snap you back into straight, because that's what it does because of safety. Pretty much full control of the car when sideways, but the ABS is still engaged. Yeah, haven't really done too much, but that's going to change. Let's head outside and let's see what this car has. This is a 2010 370z manual sports package. So our base model in Australia is the sports package. We didn't get the base model with the base brakes and the cubby in the center. Okay, so what we've changed is pretty much like the outside of the car. So we've got a Zenith Weber Sports front bumper with all the goodies. We've got the daytime running lights and also the carbon fins as well, which give it a nice touch. So I do want a front splitter as well to kind of complete the look. Customized these headlights myself, and yeah, it turned out pretty well. More aggressive look to the car, and it also customizes it a lot. We've got these carbon, well, we've got one carbon side mirror cover because the other one got stolen. These from Alliance Carbon like ages ago when they were first selling these and came out with these, so I got the good batch. So yeah, I need to get another set. So along the fender here we've got a smoked sequential Z side marker, side indicator. I got this from AliExpress. This was literally like 20 bucks, and I've seen people try to sell these on their websites for like 80, 90 bucks, and I'm like, dude, just get it off AliExpress. While we're down here, let's talk about what wheels I've got and my wheel setup. So I've got Work Emotion T5R 2-piece with a gunmetal grey face and like a bronze barrel. The lug nuts, I've got the Project Kicks, I think they're RS40 racing lug nuts or something like that, the same color as the face, and there's a little like yellow decal on it that matches the center cap, so it kind of all ties in together. So with the brakes, I've got the T2 DBA brakes. They're the slotted brakes. They're pretty good for show and they're pretty good on track as well. Pads, I've got the SP, the Street Performance DBA pads. They're really good for daily driving and street driving, spirited driving on the street. They do handle well on tracks, on short tracks, but when there's tracks with heavy braking under like high speeds, they are a bit sketchy. Also running RBF 660 brake fluid as well, just so I know when I brake, I brake. I've got stainless steel braided brake lines, so yeah, I change out the rubber ones because they expand and get brittle over time. So the spec that I have in the wheels, so the fronts are 19 by 9.5 plus 12. The tires for the fronts are 255 by 35 R19 Kumo PS 71s. And so the rears are a 19 by 10.5 plus 5. The tire size is 285 by 30 R19, and they have Kumo PS 91s or 71s. So those specs are pretty much spot on with the fitment for the Z. I'm running about a -3 camber, and it does sit in a bit. I do kind of want to lower the camber out, but that means I'll have to roll the guards. So yeah, those specs are pretty much spot on for the Z. So as you can see, the Z is lowered. So let's talk about suspension parts. I've got BC Racing BR coilovers, BC BR coilovers. They're the divorce type, the separate type. So I still have the OEM spring bucket. The setup that I have, you do need to run front upper control arms and rear camber arms to get the fitment and alignment dialed in, because there's not much alignment adjustment that you can do on stock arms. I've got hard race front upper control arms and hard race rear camber arms as well. Since we're talking about under the car, so I've got a GK Tech diff brace, polyurethane subframe collars from GK Tech. I've got white line diff bushings. I've got a GK Tech polyurethane transmission mount. I do want stiffer engine mounts. That's one thing I do want to do this year, is get engine mounts for this car. So exhaust as well, I've got a Fast Intentions catback exhaust with 18-inch resonators, so that eliminates the drone and it's very comfortable with daily driving and stuff. Also have NVIDIA test pipes that just opens up the exhaust, like it changed the exhaust. And so the Fast Intentions exhaust kind of has a deeper tone to it, but under load it like screams, and it doesn't really have that trumpet noise. I don't know if it does, I haven't heard the car from the outside before, but yeah, probably does. It's a VQ. We all trumpets out here.
Now I gotta wait till he gets back. YouTube, eh?
Now with the NVIDIA test pipes, it just changed. It screams up top. So yeah, I love how it sounds. It's not overly obnoxious as well. So yeah, your neighbors don't hate you. I mean, my neighbors probably hate me. I've got a loud car. Over to the rear, we've got a Nismo V2 rear bumper. This is one of my favorite rear bumpers. There's probably 3 rear bumpers that I'll ever go. We've got a customized 1 out of 1 rear fog light that, yeah, looks cool. Then updated Nissan hamburger badge, which gives it a really nice touch because it's not full chrome and it just looks very subtle and classy. And also we've got this wide ass wing. It's wide, it's not big. I ain't big Lang gang. It's wide enough for like the width of the 370z. Like, that's what I love about it. It's a 326 Manriki wing. So I had to do a lot of body work to get this fitted on. If you want this wing, I highly recommend it, but you need to do a lot of work. A lot of sanding, fiberglass. Yeah, not fun. My favorite piece of the car, just because of how unique it makes it look and how wide it looks, and it just fits perfectly on the car. Some things I want to change on the rear. I want to get new tail lights. That's basically it. New tail lights. The obvious thing that we've changed on the car is the color. I should have said that first. That's like the most obvious thing. So we've wrapped it in the 3M gloss atomic teal. I know on camera it looks blue, but in real, it's kind of teal, right? It's kind of teal. Well, in real life it's teal. I guess. Is that what teal looks like in real life? So I'm talking to D behind the camera. And we've wrapped the roof black as well, so it gives a nice subtle black roof. I love black roofs on any car. It just makes it look cleaner. We've got these carbon door handles as well. These are from Evo R Motorsports. Let's go into the engine bay. Haven't really done much in the engine bay, but I guess I'll show you guys anyway. Da da da. Stock engine bay. Only thing that I've changed in the engine bay is the radiator hoses. I want to change the heater core hoses as well. And oh yeah, also we've got intakes. Forgot about that. That was the first mod I ever did. So we've got the AEM long tube intakes that run from the engine all the way down into here. So that means, yes, I don't have a washer bottle. And so if you come down here, as you can see, behind the carbon fins is where the pod filter sits. So yeah, that's maximum airflow right there. It's like an Easter egg in the car as well. You're like, oh, carbon fins, cool. Oh, there's a pod filter behind there. So these intakes are really good. There's 2 variations of intakes you could get for the 370Z. There's the short tube intakes and the long tube. Short tube intakes kind of are bad for the car because the engine runs so hot and the engine bay is so hot that it sucks in hot air, whereas the long tube intakes, it diverts the tubes away from the hot engine bay and it actually sucks in the cold air. So long tube intakes are the way to go for the VQ. I do want to change a lot of things to the engine bay, dress up the engine bay, dress up the inside, and yeah, this will probably be a complete car after that. I do want to change the color. I want to change body kit, might go bags as well, not sure when, but yeah, probably have 2 setups of a show car and a track car. It's a lot of money. This is my baby. It's the first car that I've ever built to this extent. Maybe engine swap one day, but yeah, we need a workshop. Need a workshop for Hustle Garage. I've had a lot of people comment about my license plate and they think it's my name. It's not my name. My name is Fauzi. Hi. I don't know if I've ever said my name on videos before. So yeah, my name is Fauzi. The license plate is Digil, which means stubborn in Malay. Yes, I am half Malay, half Christmas Islander, and yeah, it means stubborn. So in addition to the engine bay, I also have a new clutch. I've got the Z1 clutch kit with a single mass flywheel, which is a mid-weight flywheel. I think it's 19 pounds or 21 pounds. something like that. Yeah, so that's why when you hear the car running, it chatters. That's because of the single mass flywheel. Sounds like the car is dying, sounds like the car is a tractor. Yeah, it's not dying. It probably is dying. Got a 25 row oil cooler with a Z-Trab core. I got that kit from Z1 Motorsports as well. This is such a good modification for your car, especially because the VQs run very, very hot. So an oil cooler does wonders for these engines. The oil cooler will keep your engine oil warm, not cold. It'll keep it warm, especially on track. You'll definitely need it on track. And also spirited driving, you can get a 19 row, a 25 row, or a 30 row. I think all VQs should have an oil cooler installed in their car. You have to keep your car happy and running to enjoy it, right? That's one thing that I do recommend. Well, I recommend all the mods on my car. Oil cooler, you have to get an oil cooler. Please get an oil cooler. Not a extensive part list. It's just parts that enhances the car, because you don't really need much to make it perform good or make it look good, because it already performs pretty well from factory and also looks good from factory. And putting parts on that actually make the biggest difference, like the best bang for buck parts, it'll make the whole driving experience for the Z so much better, and it will make it feel like a whole new car. This car will probably go through another build within the next year or two, put parts in here and there. But yeah, we got to finish off the Merc for the invitational show next year for Echelon. So that's what we are aiming for, is to build and finish off the Merc so we can show out at the show for Hustle Garage, for you guys, for us, for all of us. Everything that I've done for the 370Z, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys found some inspiration out of it and some things that you want to do to your 370Z. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace out, take care, love you.